This is Car Guys Talk with Andrew and Tavarish.
Hey everyone, how are you?
Oh man, you just
did I take it by surprise?
Yep, big time.
Okay, so are you good? Are you good today?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm just waiting for this coffee to kick in, man.
You've been saying that for quite a while. When did you have this coffee? Was it
about 20 minutes ago?
Okay, I don't know how long coffee takes to kick in, but mine is kicking in. Woo! Okay, all right. So this is Car Guys Talk, and my name is Freddie Hernandez. You may know me as Tavarish. Joining me, you. What your name be?
My name, Andrew Howell. Nice to meet.
Great. So this is Car Guys Talk. We talk about cars and car culture and all that sort of stuff. If you guys like it, remember to hit that like button and hit that subscribe button and hit that bell button and also hit that the X on the top right of your screen, and that makes you a part of our super secret squad that closes out of our videos. So
if you press Alt F4, you unlock secret features on our website.
Exactly. That gives you a super like. So go to your C drive and delete Windows 32. Delete System 32. Okay. So I wanted to talk about something today, Andrew.
Okay, hit me with it. What do you want to talk about today, Frederick?
I forgot.
Thanks for watching.
Bye. What's the name of our show, Andrew? What's the name of our show?
The Car Guys Talk.
Close enough. Okay. So I want to talk today about the best manufacturer for car modifiers. So I don't even know what do you call them? Like people like you and me that don't like stock cars. Do you call them modders? Like I don't think that's a common vernacular.
No, I think the layman term would be a tuner. But
it's not. It's a tuner. Like refers to like a 2003.
Yeah.
You know, Need for Speed Underground.
I prefer.
Hey, bruh.
The term that I like is enthusiast. I like that term.
Right.
That's a good term.
See, I was thinking about that too, enthusiast. But the thing is, an enthusiast can like. You can have car enthusiasts that like stock cars.
Sure.
I'm talking about a specific person, type of people that will modify a car, but like. I've always known them as like car mods. Like, what's the best mod for this? Like, best modification. But tuner is a little bit not on the ball. We need to make up a new word.
Yeah, we do.
So let's make up a new word right now. This is going to be official. This is what everybody is going to be calling car from now on. Okay,
a ratcheteer.
A ratcheteer. That is good. That is real good. That coffee is...
It's kicking in.
It's kicking...
it's kicking in.
It's kicked in. It's kicked it in. So, a ratcheteer. Okay, so how about this? You guys are going to be our ratcheteers. That's going to be our name for you guys.
No, that's so...
No. So Game Grumps have the lovelies, right? Lady Gaga has her little monsters. We got the ratcheteers. That is awesome. It sounds like a really...
It sounds like a kid's program.
It does. It sounds like a horrible superhero group. It sounds like something the Asylum would make right after the Avengers.
We're the ratcheteers, and we're going to sock it to you.
Oh, no. Actually, I sort of like that.
Oh, no, please don't.
I like, you know what? Me and you should be ratcheteers, and we should be like really bad early 90s daytime TV superheroes. And all we do is car puns.
Listen, this is just going to drive people nuts, and it's going to make me want to bolt, okay?
See, that's the kind of thinking that we need in the pilot episode of the Ratcheteers.
I'm being a tool, and I'm not even hammered.
Oh, no.
I have consumed no screwdrivers to get this way.
Okay. All right. We're just getting further and further away from God every time.
Every day we stray further and further from the light of God.
All right, so back to my question. What's the best car manufacturer for an aspiring ratcheteer? Like, let's say somebody wants to modify a car. What's your go-to? Like, what's the car manufacturer that has the most variety? It could be. I don't think it should be new cars, because new cars, like, first of all, I don't know anything about new cars, but
you don't want to avoid the warranty.
Yeah. Well, the warranty. Well, can you? Well, actually, you can. You're your Ford Focus, it doesn't void a warranty if you have a tune on it, right?
Yes, it does.
Yeah, but you put the tune back.
They have their ways of finding out.
We have our ways.
But it doesn't matter because my warranty's gone. So,
Oh, okay. Yeah,
just
good.
kidding. I am the warranty.
Oh, are you? Okay. I don't even have my shirt, so I can't even get it. Yeah, I have new shirts made. That's gonna be a new thing with my channel. Every month I'm gonna try to have a new shirt.
Nice.
Because I've been watching a lot of Demolition Ranch, and that dude has a lot of shirts.
Yes, he does.
So
And really good content.
and that's why I've been watching them.
Have a good time watching Demo Ranch, and then I have a heartwarming time watching Vet Ranch.
So on a quick aside before we get into the meat of our.
We'll never get to this topic.
We will never get to this topic. We're going to get to this topic in 3 episodes. No, we're going to get to that topic. But on a quick aside, I was actually thinking about having a collab with Demolition Ranch.
Really?
Yeah, I have not consulted with anybody except my own brain.
Well, here I am. So rock me like a hurricane. Let's do this.
So here's what I want to do.
Okay.
Hoovy has buried a Range Rover.
That is correct.
Okay. Hoovy also said I could have said Range Rover.
Oh.
Yes. So when he digs it up, I will take it out of the ground and fix it maybe to get it running. I have a friend that all he does is fix Range Rovers.
Okay. Sounds like you need to hook that guy up with Doug DeMuro.
No. Well,
Doug has a guy.
Doug has a
Up on Nantucket.
Yeah. Yes. Doug is. Yeah.
There once was a man from Nantucket.
Yes.
Who's? Oh wait, I can't say.
Nope. You can't. So after I get that Range Rover, I was thinking about doing a cheap Moab rock crawling build.
Okay.
On that, but like real cheap, like junkyard parts stuff, just to. There's gonna be some haters. Like that video that Hoovy did of I buried myself in my Range Rover, that has almost 2 million views right now.
Wow.
Yeah. So and I knew it was gonna do like really good views, because it's a Range Rover and people are gonna get salty. What I want to do now is maybe I get the car running, drive it to Texas, and then do a collab with Matt in which we see what is bulletproof and what isn't with the Range Rover, using to see if the door is bulletproof, which it isn't. To see, I could, we can have like a bunch of paper stacks, and we could be like, oh, these are the service records for the car, and we
stuff them into the door and see if they're bulletproof.
Exactly. And,
they did something like that on Grand Tour, didn't they not?
Probably, yeah. But they put like sandbags or something in them.
But it was also a Land Rover.
I thought that they did that with the Miata or something.
No, it was a Land Rover.
Okay, in any case, this has not been done on YouTube. So I think that would be kind of cool. Plus, I like guns and like shooting guns.
Same.
And he has lots of guns.
He does have lots of them.
Yeah, so I think that would be really cool. So I'm going to try to make that happen. So if you guys out there are watching us and also watching him, then please spam his inbox. Does he have an inbox? I don't know. I don't know. Do inboxes work on YouTube? Okay. In any case, I'm going to try to make this happen. And I will give you updates on whether that happens or whether he just ignores me. And that'll probably happen. But
I'm inviting myself to this trip, by the way.
You can certainly come. It depends on how much trunk space we have. But
trunk space,
I don't know. I mean, what do you want, a seat?
It's a Range Rover, and there's only 2 people.
You know what we should actually do?
What's that?
We should turn off the fan. I just remember that the fan is working and it's making a little. All right, so while Andrew turned off the fan, now we can get to the meat of our conversation here. Okay,
this is not a vegan friendly conversation.
We're staying. No, this is not. This is. I think. Let's say this, because I know you're probably going to say Honda or Nissan or something like that, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Let's take those out of the equation. No Japanese cars.
Okay.
No Japanese cars.
Okay.
So what do you say?
Ford.
Why?
Mustang.
Yeah, but that's only one car. Like, I mean,
Focus, Fiesta.
I don't. So I agree with you, but I think that there's better. I'm not saying that there aren't lots of modifications for those platforms, right? There are, but I think that there are other platforms that are like other manufacturers that are a little bit better in a variety of cases. So I would say something like, well, honestly, as much as I hate to say it, VW. VW has a real big, like, there's a plethora of parts. No? I'm looking at your face and you're just kind of grimacing.
Those are all the same car also.
They're not all the same car. What if they're all 1.8 Ts and front wheel drive? They're not, obviously.
They are, but
so
okay. So let's leave out the GTI and the R32.
Those are the good ones,
right? So then, what else does VW have to offer?
The Jetta. That's good.
So just a sedan.
The Rutan that has a big follow. The Touran.
Touran. You mean the Touareg?
No, not the Touareg. The Touran, which was Twinkie's car in Fast and Furious Tokyo Drift. The Hulk. That was a Volkswagen Touran.
I thought that was like a Polo or an Up.
No, it wasn't. It was an overseas Volkswagen Touran.
Cool.
You guys will. You know what? Let me look this up.
So the cars that we don't get here in the U.S. Is that what you're talking about?
Yes, those are the best.
Yeah,
okay,
it's great.
Okay, so let me just go to www.google.com. Yeah, Touran. There we go. Let's just do that. Yep, there we go. So that's the Touran.
It's just a minivan.
It is, and this is okay. I'm sort of killing my own point. So
yeah, you are.
Okay. What about Subaru? They all sort of have the same car too. Like everything's the same platform.
Yeah.
Toyota.
Yeah, we're leaving those out. Remember?
That's true. Crap.
Yeah.
Okay.
You killed this conversation.
Chevy.
Oh,
Chevy.
Why? Camaro. Cool. Neat. Next.
No. Camaro, Corvette. Mm-hmm. Okay,
cool.
That has plenty of modification potential.
Okay, cool.
You got the trucks. You got the Silverado, right?
Sure. So why not Ford then?
Because I didn't think of that. Okay. Not Ford. What about Mercedes? No. Well, okay. So depending on what mods you want to do, let's say there's performance mods and there's the aesthetic stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I guess you still go forward. I don't know, man. Like, is that really the best that the world has to offer as far as to modifiers?
Is that a bad thing?
To ratcheteers? I'm sorry.
Is that a bad thing?
Yeah, it kind of is. I mean, Ford is.
Listen. The Focus,
because if we're just talking about the Focus, the Fiesta, the Mustang, the F-150, and like is that it? They're just
Taurus SHO.
Nah.
4-door GTR.
That is not the 4-door GTR.
Twin turbo V6 all-wheel drive.
Yeah. How many of those have you seen at the drag strip?
The SHOs?
Yeah.
I mean, I've been to the drag strip once, so none. But
and it was the SHO night, so I'm a little biased.
No one showed.
100% of people that show up at drag strips drive Taurus SHOs. So I don't know. But I don't think Ford. I'm not making a convincing argument, am I?
No.
Okay. I guess Ford is fine. But now that we have established what other than Japanese manufacturers are good for modification, what about the Japanese ones?
Yes.
It's just all of them?
Yes.
So
other than Mitsubishi, I'd skip Mitsubishi.
Evo, 3000 GT, Eclipse, that's Starion. Like, those are pretty good ones.
Okay, so it's my turn to look like an idiot in this conversation.
I mean, you got the Montero, you got the.
Oh boy! Actually, I would love to have a Montero, do like an overland style.
Yeah, those are fine.
Those are really cool.
I think Mitsubishi used to be. I mean, in one of our previous episodes, we talked about Mitsubishi being like a pretty good car brand, and then they just kind of fell off a cliff mainly because sales, and then they just didn't have the.
And they have 2 models right now in the U.S. 2.
Can you name them? I can't.
The Outlander and the
Outlander
Sport Cross,
and the Outlander in blue.
In blue.
The Eclipse Sport Cross, right? So.
I think that any of those starter.
But what's the best? Do you think Honda's the best? I don't think so, because if we're looking at volume, they only have like the Civic, maybe, and that's it.
Now we're also going to count in this situation. We're going to count Acura as well. So we're going to count the Integra.
Sure, but is that okay? So the Civic and Integra, but they're very similar. They're very similar.
Of course, but the Civic has so many iterations. Sedans, coupes, hatches, wago vans.
The same thing with Subarus, but they all have the same like engine. Honda puts the K series in everything.
No, they don't.
Yeah, they do. They put the K series in minivans. They put it in Civic Type Rs. They put it in Integras. They put it
fine.
in. Yeah, they only have the K series and then the J series, and then they have some other offshoots of that on hybrids and hydrogen and all that crap. But the stuff that will never ever.
The Clarity FCX. I wonder how many of those are still on the road. Just kidding. Probably none of them.
Yeah. It's actually. I mean,
with any luck, they all burnt down in the fires in California.
Why were they bad?
I just don't like the hippie nonsense.
Hydrogen, actually, I don't hate, because they are like a car. It's an internal combustion engine.
Yeah. Okay. Fine.
And it's
you know who
actually is it? No, it's not an internal combustion engine. I might be screwing that up.
I don't know, but you know whose hydrogen car is horrendous? Toyota, the Mirai.
The Mirai.
It's awful.
Why?
It's hideous. Look it up.
Okay, so what's up with the? Because I was at the Mirai launch.
Oh wow, cool. Was that when you killed Scion too?
It might have been. Let me look up Toyota Mirai, because I'm about to look up some obscure like adult actress. Mikai, no, Mirai. There we go. And we are, bam, look at that. So
that is a horrendous looking vehicle.
You think that's bad? You think that's ugly? You think this is ugly?
I hate it so much. It looks so stupid.
What's wrong with it?
It looks like an angry albino raccoon.
What's wrong with angry albino? Okay, so the wheels, I'm not a fan of.
Yeah, or the front end.
The front end, I don't hate. So I think the front end I could,
or the side.
I could learn to love,
or the rear,
because if you put bigger wheels on this and you lowered it, I think it would look pretty tough. I think it would look pretty good.
Yeah, I'm gonna disagree.
No, that's a Honda Clarity. That's the Clarity something. That's not the FCX, or is it? I don't know.
No, it's not the FCX.
So that's the okay. That's the Mirai.
Best Kidoski.
Oh my God, what is going on? Okay, so this is the interior is not bad. I don't hate the interior.
The interior is not bad.
It's
the
nice.
rest of the car is just
it's standard hideous. Prius stuff. Yeah, it looks very Prius-ish, and I think it's.
And
the back end is
the new Clarity, the one you just brought up. I actually don't hate it,
dude. That's not horrible. Like, obviously, this is like a Photoshop or something. Wait, was this made to look like a Back to the Future thing? It says out of time.
Oh God.
Well, it's so right here we have the molded rear, which is kind of cool. We have it lowered with some wheels, and we have gull-wing doors on a front-wheel drive hydrogen car. Okay, all right. This is
Yep.
Well, there you go.
Going downhill real fast.
So I don't hate this.
I do.
No, you know why? Because this reminds me of the Subaru SVX. This gives me SVX vibes. Vibes.
I'm vibing.
I'm vibing too. So this, and I sort of like the C-pillar is always going to be big in these cars, but I like how they just made it look like a part of the glass. I kind of like that. It's very, the form, as far as an econo box and as far as something that's made for economy and coefficient of drag and all that stuff, it doesn't look bad. I don't know. I don't like it. It's not an Aston Martin DBS, right? But
right.
I think if you got some better wheels, if you gave it a little better stance, I think it would be all right.
The new Clarity, the new Honda Clarity. Pull that up, actually.
Honda Clarity?
Yeah.
Okay, so
I've seen a few of these on the road.
Really?
Yeah.
I have not seen any of these.
They're pretty low key. The second picture, the gray one.
Okay. So this one. So they look very much like
an Accord or a Civic. They share a lot of the same design language.
Yeah, but it looks sort of like
the white picture. You can see that wheel arch in the rear.
So this is if they had a Honda Accord
And like
in Back to the Future 2.
Yeah.
And then they just put some body panels on it, and they're like, we're in the future now.
Yeah.
That's basically what it is. I don't hate this. I just think it's...
I think this looks way better than the Mirai.
I like the wheels. The wheels are pretty nice. It has this like cool like little serrated fan blade thing going on. I don't think it's a good looking car. Actually, in red it doesn't look bad, but I don't love it. But I can see why people actually are people buying this. I don't think so.
I think they are. It's a hybrid Honda. Of course, people are going to.
So this is like a this is a station wagon, right?
It's kind of like a fastback sedan type thing.
Is it a Grand Coupe?
A Grand Coupe.
Yeah. See, again, if it had better wheels and it was just lowered, that would look pretty mean.
And a roof spoiler.
Yeah, but that would probably ruin the aerodynamics.
Yeah, but street cred, bro.
That's true. But if one of you can Photoshop one of these guys with...
I mean, if I had the time, I could. I have the time. I'm just too lazy.
If I had the time, actually, I have the time. I'm not going to do it. Screw it. What did I sign myself up for? I don't want to do this.
I legitimately think this would look good with the OZ wheels that I have on my car to really kind of play out that kind of futuristic
So, okay.
Sid Mead,
you want everything to be cyberpunk. You want everything just to be like, it's futuristic, but also 1986.
Exactly.
So, yeah, that's... No. I think futuristic cars need futuristic wheels. But something happened in the future where cars just started getting bigger wheels, like as in the concepts. And like the wheels, like they had really, really skinny tires. So I guess potholes are a thing of the past in the future, right?
Sure.
But all the cars now, all these eco boxes, they have like 60 series tires. They have like really big, this huge profile. Why?
And like really narrow.
Yeah, because they're all for New York and LA and San Francisco, where they have to dodge potholes and drug needles and poop and all that stuff. You know, San Francisco, you know what I'm talking about. You just do not Google that. It's disgusting.
What?
You have not heard about San Francisco?
No.
San Francisco is the city's full of crap, literally. Like there's a big homeless problem and people are crapping in the streets. So I think they just passed a law that will tax the bigger companies that are in the area to I think clean up, like have like a poop patrol to clean up like human feces. In any case,
I'm on duty.
Yeah. Yes. That's exactly what
they should buy Mini Coopers. Super duper Mini Cooper Pooper Troopers. Troopers.
Pooper Troopers.
Yes. Or mini super duper Mini Cooper Pooper Scooper Troopers.
Pooper Scooper Troopers. Okay.
Super duper Mini Cooper Pooper Scooper Troopers. San Francisco, you are messing up.
Yeah.
Hire me as your namer of squadrons.
So if you're a Ratcheteer and you want something that I'm saying it unironically now, and that's
no.
Right.
I said it.
You guys are the Ratcheteers.
No, you're not.
Yeah.
It sounds like
we're the Ratcheteers,
like
and you can be one too, because modding all our cars is a thing to do. Please tell me you haven't.
With our powers combined.
There we go. Finally, he gets something.
What do you mean? Finally, he gets something.
Finally, you get a pop culture reference that I'm putting down.
Yeah, because it's from before 2000.
It's 1992 when everything made sense.
And superheroes had mullets. So
that is true. It's business in the front, party in the back.
That's
we are
right.
getting off topic. We need to rein this in. So Honda has these new cars, but I don't think anybody buying the FCS, the Clarity or the Toyota Mirai or whatever, they're not looking at modifications. So the cars that we're looking for modifications for, those are the Civics, the Integras, all that stuff.
So let's go a level further here. Now,
Donkervort.
I don't think anyone out there knows what Donkervort is.
Okay, while you talk about I'm just gonna pull up a Donkervort real quick.
I want to see if you know how to spell it.
Oh, I know. Donkervort.
I'm proud of you.
Do you think I won like 2 spelling bees?
As have I.
When I was...
Oh yeah.
Why not 3?
Why not 3 for you either? Well, either. Why not 3 for you either?
That's why. This is the Donkervoort, guys. It's actually pretty cool.
Yeah,
it's
they're
like a
pretty dope.
Lotus. It's like a Lotus 7
Caterham type
with a lot of power and stuff. Okay, in any case.
Okay, so level deeper. Now we're talking about hybrids and stuff. Mm-hmm. You have to pick a hybrid to modify.
Ooh, okay.
And what would you do to it and why?
I have the perfect.
So do I. On the count of 3, we say what hybrid we want to do. 1, 2, 3.
Insight.
CRZ. What?
Insight.
Insight.
Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
Insight.
Okay.
And I'll tell you why. So the Honda Insight was the original sort of small. It was a hatchback 3-door type thing, and it was made for. No, that's not what I'm looking for. Honda Insight. I'm looking at the Space Probe or something. So Honda Insight. This was it. Mm-hmm. It looked great.
It still does.
It still does. It holds up pretty good. And this was what, like early 2000s,
And it
something
has
like that.
it has the cool wheels.
Yes. So it has really futuristic. You could put this in. You could put this in Back to the Future too.
Yeah, it's like a Blade Runner movie or something.
Yeah. Exactly. So the reason why is you can actually do a lot of modifications to this car.
Oh yeah, I know they make like super and turbocharger kits for these things. And
Not even that. Like I would make this super efficient, like because that's what this.
Oh,
was
you
made
want to go
for.
like the really boring route? Gotcha.
No, not the really boring route because this is. I think, well, you can make this relatively easily into a plug-in hybrid. All you need is like basic computer parts. So you can get like a computer power supply and you can hotwire this thing essentially to be a plug-in hybrid. Also, they made these in manual.
Yes.
What's really good about this car is that it's also very light. And the motor is separate from the electric portion is separate from the motor itself. So if your electric portion dies, like your electric motor dies, you can still drive the car. The Prius, you can't do that. Like the car just stays. So in this car, it's not as refined as the Prius in terms of the
Technology.
Well,
it's an earlier car.
Yeah, it's definitely an earlier car, but it's like kind of a bare bones. What can we get people into the hybrid market? What does that look like? So I really like the way this looks. You can actually, you could put a K swap in here.
That's why I said CRZ.
CRZ would be great. Actually, I'd love to do a CRZ K swap.
I have a friend in Jacksonville that has one.
Really?
Yep. And it's a girl.
I bet that thing drives really nicely. The CRZ is, here's the thing. It was one of the worst reviewed cars.
It's abysmally slow.
It's very slow. It wasn't fun to drive, but it looks so good.
It really does. It's a new CRX basically.
Yeah, and it's just, well, first of all, the name is pretty good too. CRZ, crazy. Yeah. Like it's nice. But I love the way this car looks, and putting a K24 swap in here would be the perfect thing to do.
Agreed.
They made manual versions of this.
Yep.
And I think that putting in that abysmal drivetrain was just. Look, the 2016 Honda CRZ, it looks great, man.
I almost got one of these when I was looking before I got the Focus. I went and test drove one.
Yeah,
I quickly realized that it was terrible.
This is not gone the way I thought. Dude, this looks really good. And this is a sort of bare bones economy car.
It is.
And I would definitely get one. I think this one is a Mugen. This is a Mugen RZ. And it looks really nice. It has these not fender flares. It has like the lower
Arrow
stuff.
Arrow.
Yeah, it has some better wheels, and it just looks more aggressive. And it has this wing in the back. Really awesome looking car.
Looks aggressive. Does 0 to 60 in 12 seconds.
12 seconds is pretty fast for 1964. But yeah, dude. Like I think a K swap. Ooh, look at this thing.
Oh yeah.
Of course, you're a tiny picture.
Look up, scroll up, and
all right, check this out. So this is Honda tuning, and this thing is lowered. It looks like it has like a
buddy clubs on there. Those wheels are buddy clubs, I think.
Maybe, yeah, something like that. Maybe like some Volks or Rays or something. And it has a diffuser and looks all sorts of nice. It looks like it has a blue exhaust type thing going on. I'm not doing very good for our audio listeners, but it's a CRZ. It's black. It has some stickers. It looks like Fast and Furious type stuff like Need for Speed, and it looks really
It looks
nice.
proper. It looks good.
It definitely looks nice. So I think I would definitely do that if I were to go hybrid, or I would get a Prius. And well, I mean, does it have to stay hybrid?
No, that's why I said CRZ.
Oh, so if
do a
it,
case swap.
I mean, if it had to stay hybrid, I would just say Insight.
Sure.
Because then you could just have fun with it. Prius, I think people are warming up to that car. And I think it's gotten a bad rap just because it's slow but like there's legitimately a lot of really cool technology in that car.
Yes, there is.
And they drive nicer than they have any right to drive. Like they actually drive really
I'm going
nicely.
to disagree with that part.
Why?
But
that is a lie.
that's not a lie. I disagree. But yeah, of course, like I'm sure by now that most everybody has seen the Prius RT8. It's the Prius with the Hellcat motor in it.
I believe I have, but okay. So but that takes away the point of the whole of the hybrid thing.
I know, that's why I love it. It defiles the environmentally friendly purpose.
Yeah, this is America in a
Merc.
This you know what this is? This is Donald Trump the car.
Yes. Yep.
This is Donald Trump the car. It's kind of like a New York veneer and a heart of pure carbon.
Clean coal.
Yeah, heart of clean coal. That's what we got. It's a supercharged SRT8.
Yeah, it's a Hellcat.
Hemi and a Hellcat. Wow.
Yep.
That's real tight in there.
Yes, it is.
Wow. And I guess they back half this thing, and it has these drag slicks, and just it's crazy. So it has a bald eagle decal on the side with
it's matte green.
Yeah, it's army green. It's on the back says weapon of mass consumption.
Yep.
This car is green, of course. Okay, fixed in the USA. All right. So I get this. This is a joke. This is not I'm going to take my Prius and I'm going to do this and I'm going to make it into a better car. Like, this is just a company that wants to make a name for themselves. Like, actually, Black Rifle Coffee Company.
Oh yeah, I love them.
They just made a Prius with a Gatling gun on the top.
Yes.
And it was like something like, why do we get a Prius? It's like, because Raptors are expensive.
Yep.
And like that's.
Have you seen the aftermath of them firing the gun and the shells just totally destroyed the windshield?
Oh no, I haven't seen that.
Oh yeah.
Wow. Let me see. What's that called? Black Rifle Coffee Prius, right? Yeah. So it's I get.
You're not typing.
I'm not typing. You see, I have to reach all the way over everything.
It's a tough life you have.
It is. We're about to get demonetized because black. We can't say the R word. We have to say
Blickriffle.
Coffee Prius. Okay. Oh my God. Okay, here we go. And there we are. Wait, no, that's not it. Oh no. Okay. Let's take another look. I'm sorry. I am horrible at looking these things up. So take a look at this. This is called the Prius Vulcan, and it's just basically a Prius that they strapped a Gatling gun onto. This is a gun that they use on a fighter jet, and apparently it's like $2,700 a minute or something to shoot.
Yes,
because it shoots something like 6,000 rounds, but it's like each round is like $27. So it's here they're doing a burnout. The guy's holding a jack and they're watering it. That's the only way it'll do it. But this is pretty cool. I like this. It's a very simple build, but this is a novelty build. Nobody's gonna drive a car like this unless you live in Florida, in which you could probably just drive a car like this.
I would
daily it.
Yes.
Yeah.
The money that I save on gasoline I can use to buy rounds.
You could, but well, would this be considered open carry? Like you can't. Because you can't like take a Gatling gun, but if it's attached to your car, I'm sorry, it's not a tank, it's a Prius, okay? They didn't say that I couldn't drive my. I'm sorry, I thought this was America.
like cop tries to pull you over, you like slow down and get behind him.
You just see the gun.
So you pull the car in front of me.
Doing a 180.
We pull the car in front of me. Now I'm gonna stay right here.
Yeah.
What seems to be the problem, officer?
Ooh. It's just like just warming up. Okay, that's enough of that. But I'd like to get a Prius, and then maybe I don't know what can you do with a Prius? I don't think you could do.
You can throw it away.
I'm gonna get a Prius, and then you're gonna drive it, and you're gonna be like, you know what? This is a good car.
No, I've done plenty of driving in a Prius before.
Really?
Oh yeah.
What's your Prius story?
It just belonged to my cousin. We were she and I were driving up to the Panhandle on a road trip, and it was like 5-hour drive. And
so did you did you floor it to hear the gas engine come into life?
I went over 100 miles an hour in that car.
That is, how long did you have it floored?
I don't remember. It was a while.
Yeah, it was a while. It's not going to get there quickly.
No.
But around town, it's actually not bad. I mean, you can do electric only, which is good. And then when you need some more juice, you just the
thought is just making me tired.
Oh God. Okay. Anyway, let's get to some questions. You guys have given me questions, and I am going to answer them. So we have some questions on Facebook. Let's see. Jeff Johnson says, who purchased the W220 S500? Do they have an Instagram to see updated pics of the car? No. So
okay.
I'm sure they have an Instagram. I don't know what it is. So the guy that purchased the my S500 was really a nice dude. He actually he said, I really, really want this car, and he came over and he drove it back. I think he came from somewhere like Kentucky or something.
I'm pretty sure it was Kentucky or something like that.
Yeah. But super, super nice dude, and the car made it. I believe one of the tires popped on the way, but that's okay because I gave him an extra set of wheels and tires.
Nice.
So I gave him the stock set. He was like, "Oh, I'm so glad I had the stock set." I'm like, "Yep, there you go. That's why we do the things we do."
Papa bless.
Yeah, Papa bless. Let's see. Will you have the car valued after completion? That comes from Curtis Chalkley.
I'm guessing he's talking about the
Lambo. The Lambo. So I will have the car valued. By who? By what? I took my Lambo to CarMax. Like that's been done 5 billion times. And I don't really want to do that. I could. What I'd like to do is I'd like to take it to the Lambo dealer and then have them give me a laundry list of everything wrong with the car, and then how much it would take them to fix it. I think they might be onto that, and I think they're going to be like, we're not going to waste our time. But if they don't do that and they give me a price, that should be a fun video, because I did that on my Mercedes SL55. And they gave me this like long list of things, and it was like $12,000. They were like, "You need to sell this car." And I'm like, no. So that's what I'll probably do. Ryan Pangol says, "Will building an exotic kit car be interesting to you? Let's say the old Bentley W12 is salvageable, or the Ferrari becomes a no-go, and all you had left is engine and tranny. What kind of exotic kit cars are there?"
Vader.
That's not exotic though. That's like it's a G35.
Yeah, but imagine doing a Vader with a Ferrari V8.
Okay, so here's why because we had a episode where I talked about a Vader, and it's these guys. It's this.
They're based out of St. Pete, which is really cool. It's a local company,
right? Yeah, so it's in Florida. I'm sure I can get a good deal on it. The problem is it's a kit car, and kit cars take forever to make. And people don't understand this. And it's like, hey, would you ever do a kit car? You should do a kit car. Do you understand that like people who are doing this, they take like 3 to 5 years to finish this project. And then when they sell it, they're trying to sell it for whatever they think the car is worth. So they end up selling cars like this for like $150,000, where nobody's going to buy that for $150,000 because it's basically a G35 with a body kit. So that's not something I'm interested in. And especially if I'm putting a Ferrari V8 in it, for the amount of time that I can spend on this, I could just get another Ferrari. Like it's literally just like that. That's what kit car people don't understand. Or maybe, I don't know, maybe it's a cultural thing. Like they want to build something themselves, and I totally get that. But if you spent that time that you spend on your kit car, you can buy the real car.
Yeah.
Like you buy a kind of haggard version of that real car. Like there was a kit car, I've every once in a while I go down these rabbit holes in YouTube, and I look at kit cars for Lamborghinis and Ferraris.
Oh,
and
yeah.
there's this one guy. I think he's Paul Mooney. You know Paul Mooney, the comedian. He's like an old black comedian, like in the same vein as Richard Pryor, that sort of thing. Okay, in any case, he was on Chappelle's show a bunch. So Paul Mooney, his nephew was selling a Lamborghini Murcielago Roadster replica out of made it from a Fiero, but he was selling it and he was like, "This is celebrity owned. I am Paul Mooney's nephew and I have a show." He had like some reality show or something, but it's like a 20-minute video about him going over the car, and then he's like, "Oh, I go to the club and the club owner goes out and he wants to meet me, and I came back and there's two women sitting in the car." I'm like, dude, you have some pretty big delusions of grandeur. So I think if you spent the time that it took, the time and money that it took to make this car like perfect, you could just buy a Lamborghini. You could just you can buy a fire damaged Gallardo. So that's why I wouldn't want to do a kit car. I do one for myself, not for like the channel or anything like that. So that's sort of that. But would you do a kit car? Like let's say you didn't have to do anything. You have like money taken care of. What kit car would you do?
There's a car, I think it's called the Aztec 7. Check that out.
Pontiac Aztec?
No. It's with a C, not a K.
Okay. Aztec 7. Oh, God. Okay.
I think that's what it's called.
Okay. And that is not it.
Aztec 7.
TV Azteca. That's what we got.
I didn't know the Aztecs had TV.
No, search instead for Aztec 7.
There it is.
Wow. Okay.
There it is.
This is that's an unfortunate looking car, Andrew.
I don't know, man. I think it's pretty cool.
That is not a good looking car.
I'm gonna disagree with you on that.
What is this based on?
Do the one with the flares next to that.
This one?
Yeah. Get some properly fitting wheels on that bad boy, and like a Countach style like arrow wing on the back.
Andrew, I can't take anything you're saying seriously after this. What is this, Andrew? What? Come on! It's a fiber fab Aztec. These things. What's up with those headlights? What is up with that?
It
looks like they took the whole ruler and they just made
again. It's that retro future.
It's not future.
Yes,
it looks like it was built by somebody with just a ruler.
Do this, the silver one right there.
Oh yeah! Wow.
Super sick.
This has to be on a It's a Volkswagen Beetle or something, right? So this has to drive like crap. And if you get into a car accident, God help you.
Yeah, you're done.
Wow. I mean,
there was one for sale like a year ago on Craigslist for like $300.
What? You mean these things haven't appreciated into the stratosphere? Wow, that's a color me surprised.
I think with some modifications, it could look pretty dope.
So wait, this is not a fiber fab Aztec 7.
Not at all.
This looks.
That's a Bertoni, I believe.
Yeah, but
or a Maserati, I think
it says Carabo. But this is really cool.
That's an actual Aztec.
That's the actual.
That's the Ital design. Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen one of these.
I'm so obsessed.
And it's great. This has the gauges on the side.
Yes, it's so sick.
And they're external gauge. It looks amazing. I saw this
so much
in a museum in Europe. And
I love the seating arrangement too. You're like so walled off from each other.
Yeah.
There you go. That white one with the Countach style wing. That's so sick.
And
oh my God,
Andrew,
I love it.
Andrew, we need to talk.
It's like if you combine a Countach with a brick.
There is no way you're getting in that. Yeah, you cannot fit in that car.
Yeah, you're right.
It looks. Look, you ever hit it? There's no way a human being can fit in this. And imagine you driving this, and then you have to get out somewhere.
So just look up fiber fab kit cars and see what other models they've made.
You mean that they've had success with this one? On the success of the Aztec 7.
Just hit enter.
Kit car.
All I have to do is type in fiber fab.
Okay. So this one actually looks okay.
Yes.
That one looks like a GT40. Actually, no. Is there a website here? Is there a website?
Fiberfab.us?
fiberfab.us.
Oh man.
Whoa, it's okay. It's made in 1998 for sure. Okay.
This looks like the GTA version of the GT40.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Gen 2 UMETS kits starting at 16,250. So this looks like a GT40 sorta.
Yeah.
This definitely looks like a GTA version.
It's a GT sortie.
GT sortie. Yeah. It's like in GTA, this would be called, I don't know, the FT50 or something. But you have... I can't...
this website's also from 1998. So.
Yeah. So there's a spare tire that goes next to the engine, which basically cooks the tire. So that's always good.
Yeah.
It goes... it goes on top of the exhaust in the back.
Oh, cool.
Great. Okay.
Nothing a little gold reflective tape can't fix.
Nope. So these pictures are... Whoa! Okay, so somebody splurged for flash.
Whoa! Hey.
Okay, so we have a suspension there.
We have and suspension.
Yeah. This website design is just the best.
Yeah, but this kit car is pretty amazing though.
It's not bad. I mean, as far as like the chassis, but this is like 20 grand. This is 20 grand.
Yeah, as opposed to how much for a GT40?
Well, I mean, they don't make GT40s anymore.
That's what I'm saying.
But you can get like, all right, so the kit that I would get.
Wait, no. Let's just close this.
Okay.
And go back to the image search. Look at that red car in the upper right hand corner.
Okay, so this is Fiberfam Jamaican.
The Jamaican. There's a guy near us that is working on one of these right now, and he's putting a 13B in it.
That's not bad. So this looks very Ferrari-ish. If you put a Ferrari badge, you could maybe get away with telling people that it's a Ferrari.
I don't think I would do wire wheels. I'd probably do like Panasport.
I don't hate the wire wheels.
I don't either, but I would do like Panasports or like Watanabe's or something. I think that would look really clean.
I don't know. I think it needs something to kind of... This is a little too flat for me.
Oh, I love it. It's nice and clean.
It is very clean. It's a good color too. I don't hate this. But as far as a GT40, Superformance makes a
is this
GT40.
Are these the guys from South Africa?
Yeah, I believe so.
This is the car we saw at that Cars and Coffee thing.
Yes.
A long time ago.
This car we saw, and I sat in one, and actually there's a decent amount of space. So these Superformance ones, they actually have the rights.
Dude, it looks so good.
Well, they have the rights to call it a GT40. Wow. Ford no longer has those rights.
Wow.
So that's why Ford called it a GT and not a GT40. But you have these cars, and they are made to such exacting standards that you can actually get original GT40 parts from Ford or wherever you can, and they will fit on this car. So this is like a very, very good replica. Obviously, they have like some more creature comforts and stuff, but it looks really good. So, dude, I would buy this. Like this is something I would get. They're pretty expensive though. They're probably like $100 grand or something. But that's a nice one. I wouldn't. I don't know if I'd spend the money on a Fiberfab.
We all know that you wouldn't.
Yes, but if I found one burned in a fire, then
or for $300 on Craigslist.
Yes, $300 on Craigslist. So if you come across any kit cars that are made to be like Ferraris or Lamborghinis that are very cheap, please let me know, because I've been looking for one for a long time. I just want to have like the video where I say I just bought a fake Lamborghini or something, and here's what it's like. So, and then we can compare them to the real thing, because I just have so many.
Oh, yes.
Yes. All right. So I think that's going to be it for this episode. Hope you guys had fun. We definitely did.
That was a pretty content rich hour or so.
Hopefully. Maybe. You know what? We'll let you decide. So make sure to smash that like button, guys.
And click the notification bell to be part of the notification squad.
That's right. And I love the way you said it. That's the correct way to say it. Squad. All right, all you ratcheteers. We're gonna I think we should work on that name.
Obviously.
I kind of like ratcheteers. All right, guys, this is me, Tavarish, for Andrew Howell, reminding you guys, as always, to wrench every day. You crazy, crazy ratcheteers. We're keeping it. We're keeping it.
No.
We're keeping it.
No.
Yes.